Okay, so yesterday I had work. I didn't realize I had work. I did not prepare myself, and I didn't like sleep that well. And I woke up, had a bunch of missed calls from work. They said, "Where are you?" I said, "Uh oh." Anyway, I yesterday I wasn't really prepared. I thought I was gonna sleep all day, but that didn't happen. Anyway, I did lift, but I didn't do any like resistance training. I just did like was it a bunch of squats? I didn't even record it. But I mostly was doing like the flexibility work, working on that hip flexors. I'm not sure how much progress I'm making. It still hurts like hell to do all those hip flexor stretches. But, it's only been a little bit, only been a few days. Um anyway, I did the bench press today and I did the back squats because I didn't do any like resistance squats yesterday. Like I still felt like pretty good. I didn't have like any I didn't like really put a whole lot of strain on my legs. And the lifting today went pretty poorly, to be honest. The bench press went well. That part went well, but then I got to the squats and I thought I was going to do 5 of 5 with the 295, but I did 1 of 5 with 275 and that was it. I'm not exactly sure what went wrong. I mean, I wasn't able to put the belt on as tight as I wanted to. I was feeling a little bloated in my stomach, so I wasn't able to put it on that tight. So I was having pain in my hip flexors. But also, I don't know. I mean, it felt really heavy. If you look at the form on my squat, it looked terrible. That 275 that I did, the weight's like way too far forward. And I don't know, there's probably a lot of energy leakage and like how I was lifting. I'm not sure exactly what went wrong, but it just didn't feel good. It felt heavy. And I don't know. I just didn't have it in me to do like a whole 5 sets. So I kind of just moved on. I mean, the bench press went well, so at least there's that. I was trying to do 5 of 5, but, that wasn't happening. This is with 205? This is 205 pounds. So originally I was doing like three reps of 205 pounds, like maybe 1 set. And then I did, I think I did 4 of 4, maybe I did 5 of 4 with 205 pounds. And then I got all the way, like now I'm doing like five reps. And yeah, it was tough. I wasn't able to do all 5 of them, all 5 sets. By set number 4 and set number 5, I was pretty much done. You can see I do a little bit of accessory side work. Um, just like working on my shoulders, but I definitely it felt good. I'm like progressively overloading on my bench press properly, which is nice because it's not like my squat, which is just up and down. Like it's not being progressively overloaded. So at least I have that going for me. The next step I think is doing 225 for reps now. Um, even if it's just like 5 of 2, just getting that training on there. But I mean, it definitely felt good being able to do 5 reps, just because before I was doing 4 reps, before that 3 reps, so at least I'm making progress. But yeah, making sure Carlos doesn't get in the way, because I was very like close to failure. Definitely on set 4 and 5. I wasn't able to do all of them because that last rep that I did, it pretty much almost completely stopped at the bottom. So yeah, you can see that my form kind of breaks down a little bit. I'm not pushing the weight up and out like before. So here I do like a pause. I let my arms rest for a second, and then I go for the fifth rep. But yeah, it was definitely really difficult, pushing myself to the limit. So at least that was good. The bench press. I wonder how much like accessory work I should be doing. As far as hitting my triceps, hitting my shoulders. They're definitely helpful, but I think the pecs is like my weakest point. And I know that because my push-ups are terrible. Like, I'm not even able to do like a whole bunch of push-ups in a row. I struggle to do like 30 in a row without stopping, chest hitting the floor, good form, all that. So it's definitely like my pecs that are my weakest. My triceps are okay, my shoulders, I don't know actually how strong my shoulders are. But it's definitely like my pecs. So I think probably doing like more chest flies would probably like benefit me a lot as far as like bench progression. But also I'm pretty sure like just doing bench would help me too, And obviously it's working what I'm doing because I'm still progressively overloading. So yeah, not sure exactly. Not exactly sure. I mean, gaining all that weight definitely is probably the biggest thing that helped me the most with the bench. Anyway, yeah, I feel good as far as my bench press goes. That's a crazy rep right there. You can see how slow it got. Anyway, that's why I try to make sure Carlos isn't in the frame. But yeah, I haven't failed a bench since I went for 225 maybe 2 months ago, and I was like ill prepared. But now I feel like I can go for 245, and I feel like it might go okay. I'm not sure exactly how much those 1 rep max calculators work, because they always say like crazy stuff. If you're able to do this amount of rep for this amount of weight for 10 reps, you can do this crazy amount of weight. Like, there's a whole lot that goes into like the nervous system, recruitment, muscle recruitment, the way your muscles are able to work together in order to do those really heavy lifts that are just not like, it's not the same as doing 10 reps, Anyway, this Carlos goes again sneaking up on me. Anyway, at this point, I'm basically falling apart, rep number 4. Yeah, you could see it pretty much just stops at a certain point. I was thinking about going back and getting another one, but nah. I know my limit, and this last one I only do 3. So, yeah. When I think about why my squat was going so poorly today, I think it has to do a little bit with like nervous system exhaustion, because I was really, really going for it today with this bench press. Pretty much every rep was so close to failure, like that right there, Jesus. Basically stops moving. I mean, it doesn't stop moving, but yeah, I didn't have anything in me after that. That's how you have no reps in reserve. So then I go and hit the back squat because I didn't do resistance training yesterday. I was just like body weight squats. So exhausted. I slept so much. I think I slept like 15 hours today. I slept 12 hours, and then I took like a 3-hour nap. So that was nice. I also weighed myself today, 204 pounds. But I also wasn't fasted, so, not exactly sure if that's like really my weight. I did eat pretty well today. So I don't know. I'm probably closer to 202, 201, which is about like where I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep my weight fluctuating around 200. But we'll see. If I get heavier, if I hit 210, like I'm not going to be mad. But I'm not eating that much, at least as much as I used to. While I was trying to gain all that weight, I went from like in the last year, because 2 years ago I was 160, and 1 year ago I was probably closer to 170. So like 30 pounds in 1 year is like pretty good, especially because it was on purpose. If it was on accident, it wouldn't be good. All right, so my form here is okay. I'm still keeping the bar in between like my toes and my heels. You try to keep it mid-foot, but I do go forward a little bit with the back squat, mostly at the top. At the bottom, I'm okay. But yeah, I think my forms, it really starts to break down once I hit 275. But yeah, if you really look, the camera's not completely perpendicular, so it's a little difficult. But yeah, I think this form's okay. I was looking at it and I wasn't that upset about it. This is 185. Yeah, I think that the form over there is okay. The depth's good. It's never the depth. It's always about the bar path for me. I've been really good about my depth, making sure that I really get past that midpoint. But my bar path, it kind of suffered a little bit. Yeah, so this is a pretty decent bar path. Yeah, that's good. You'll see what poor bar path is in just a minute. Yeah, so I mean, I've just been doing like pretty low, like low amount of reps, high weight, just like, I don't know, trying to get that progressive overload on about like how like strong my lift is. Because that 505 I did at 275 felt great. Like only like 4 days ago, 3 days ago. Yeah, I think it was 4 days ago. That was such a good lift. And I'm trying to like recreate it, but it's just, I don't know. It just wasn't happening. So you'll see. This weight's pretty forward. You could really see that the bar, like, my hips are shooting up, essentially, is what's happening here. My hips are shooting up because my back's not able to stay straight. And, like, I'm coming forward. Like, I'm not basically falling forward, but I am falling, like, really far forward, and it's a lot of energy leakage. That's probably why it felt so terrible. And, like, wow, like, that was a really bad form. So, I don't know. I have to, like, stay back, bring my butt back more, not have my body, like, collapse in like that. So, that's why I did so poorly. That's why I felt so bad. And, like, my hips hurt so much, Anyway, not my best lift, but it'll get better. I'll see you guys tomorrow.